I make my own decisions, boy. What do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu, and I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. You won't change it just wishing on.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His guys hoping to get back to 500 with win number 4 here. Across the way, the head coach of the Bills. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're off on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out, an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean. Not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It's a 21-yard gain, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense. It's one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the gun, it's all. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Catch made by Austin. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
The kick by Ryland is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Running it after the penalty. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. They give on second to Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get the game's first points here in the second. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Strong with the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First toe to the game for James Cook. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Play action now, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir, and he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down. Acquired now.
35-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Looks like we've got an injury timeout here, Brock, and it is for receiver Khalil Shakir. Medical staff headed out to take a look. Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark.
A gain of 3.
The Bills with some work to do, trailing in this game. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On the handoff, here's Davis. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So the run goes back. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
3rd and goal for Allen. Buying some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback, and they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Go. 3-19, no.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They'll make a big play on the ground. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters, as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's Bucky Irving. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Buccaneers up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Houston Texans. And this is the home team running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara, the 49ers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Brock Purdy. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Niners get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Strong with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And you want your quarterback to, number 1, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. That's bringing pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Looks like we've got an injury timeout here, Brock, and it is for receiver Khalil Shakir. Medical staff headed out to take a look. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Davis gets it from the gun, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. No throw, third and long. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
He finds it beyond the marker. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. It would help set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Allen setting up play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line. Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Dameon Pierce now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets out to begin another drive. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. They start the drive at home. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Play action, Fields. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Four guys out wide. Here we go, third and long.
Don't jump. Ready?
Looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on fourth down. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. This is taken at the 44. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Davis up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. Going right back to Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Jets take their first time out. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Second and 6. The 27-yard line.
Now Allen going to the air. Absolutely fires this one right side. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Round 80!
He'll throw it. Finds Davis complete. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Running out of the gun with Davis. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He'll go again with Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Handoff here to Davis. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bills stretch into a 2-score game in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Davis goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bills take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Bass on for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But a state of urgency, got to be a sky high right now.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
A loss of 9 yards.
To throw. Oh, Fields loses it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot. Quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys. But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Bass on for the extra point. And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Automatic first down.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Fields will sit on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Green knight.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
5-yard gain on the play.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd
and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Flush out now to his left. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. All right, one more snap to play here. They're going to pass it here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
brings up 3rd down and
All right,
10.
this is going to be the final play of the game. Allen on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.